So, you want to kill the rogues as a USEC or as a bear? Well, I got you. So guys, before we go into a raid, I have to explain some things first, just so we know what we're doing, just so we know what we're dealing with, okay? First of all, I'm going to explain where the rogues are so you have an idea at least before we go into the raid. You have one rogue right here that is mounted on a grenade launcher, which is very dangerous. You have a rogue somewhere around here that is on a machine gun. Have a rogue right here, also on a machine gun. A rogue right here, also on a machine gun. Roof. We have one rogue right here that is on a machine gun. We have another rogue in this roof. Most of the times he's right here standing still, but he's free to roam around. We have a rogue right here on a machine gun. Have a rogue right here on a grenade launcher. We have a rogue right here again on a machine gun. So these rogues will spawn every single time in the raid. Okay, the spawn is 100%. They always spawn. 3 rogues here, 2 rogues in this house on this roof, 2 rogues in this roof. The rogue on this machine gun and the rogue on this grenade launcher is 100% guarantee they will spawn every single raid. Also, we have 4 rogues that will always spawn in this side of the map. Uh, they're either gonna spawn right here, back here, they can spawn back here, they can spawn in front right here, or they can even spawn inside the building. 4 rogues always 100% guarantee they will spawn. Now we have rogues in the middle area right here. These ones, they don't always spawn. The spawn is not 100%. Sometimes they do spawn, sometimes they're not. Also, we have 2 to 3 rogues that can spawn inside of this house or in front right here. It's pretty rare though. I don't really find them. I found them once or twice so far. That you can find 2 to 3 rogues inside of this house or in front right here, or sometimes even right here. But again, this is not 100%. Sometimes they do spawn, sometimes they don't. Really quickly here, before we jump into a raid and actually go after the rogues, I have to talk about ammo a little bit. Uh, you have to make sure that you're using a high caliber ammo. I'm using M80s. A lot of people like to use M62s. M80s and S&B are all very good for this, for farming the rogues. You have to make sure that you absolutely use a high caliber ammo with high flash damage and high penetration. S&B is extremely good. You can use this with an SVD or a sniper rifle. M80s are also very good, and M62s. I personally use M80s because I don't think it's worth it to use M62s unless you're running a full auto gun. M80s have 80 flash damage and 40 pen. M62s have 79 flash damage and 44 penetration. The only difference between the M62 round is that it's a tracer round, plus you have -5 recoil. So if you're not using a full auto rifle, there's not really a reason to use M62s because it's 3 times the price of an M80 round. M80 is $3, M62s are $9. Now, what else? You do have to bring some net with you. I would really recommend that. If you didn't know, rogues are pretty similar to raiders. So if you want to go inside a building and you're not sure if raiders are inside or rogues rather are inside, you can just throw a nade in there. And if you hear yelling or running, that means rogues are still in there. If you hear nothing, most likely nobody's in there. I will really recommend you use a really good scope for this because it's gonna make things way easier for you. And if you're doing this for the first time, especially as a bear, You can bring a rangefinder, but if you do this a couple of times, you won't need to. I don't use helmet because if you're gonna get headshotted by a rogue, you're pretty much dead. There's nothing you can do. I do use an armor rig though. This is an armor class level 5 rig, and it's extremely good. This rig can save you from rogues and from any PvP situation. So I really recommend you buying this one. You can find this one from Peacekeeper for $1,453, but this is really good. You can get a lot of space, and it's an armor class level 5. So of course this is up to you, but this is my loadout. This is what I recommend. Uh, don't use an ADAR or an AK with a low caliber ammo because it's not gonna go well for you. You're gonna headshot the rogues and they're not going to die after some distance, so make sure you use a high caliber gun. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a quick offline right here to show you all the loot spawns and the rogue spawns from here. I'm gonna show you now the run that I do as a USEC. Usually I do this I make sure to keep the car in front of me here as cover, and I do this, run into the wall, and you're gonna find the rogue right here on this. You can also kill that rogue from here pretty easily. I come here, I do this to check. Make sure that you never do this left side pick, by the way, because you are going to die immediately if you do a left side pick. You are way more exposed. I come in the right side pick and I do this to check if the rogues in the middle did spawn or not, and I do a quick check. I check this roof right here. If the middle rogues did spawn, sometimes you can find them up there. The weather is not very good this run, but it is what it is. Then I come right here. Can also get a shot at this guy from here. Then I do this. I come right here again, right side pick, and you can easily take down this rogue right here on the machine gun. From here, you can come up here and loot the rogue here. There is a crate there that you can loot as well. This box right here has some insane loot like bitcoins and stuff, so as you can see here, a VPX, you can find some really good loot in here. From here, again, I do another check in the middle just to make sure that the rogues did not spawn in the middle. Okay, from here you can do again a right side pick, and you can easily kill the the rogue on the grenade launcher up there very easily. After you do that, there is some loot in here that you can take. Nothing really crazy. Duffel bag, med bag, duffel bag here. Some crates, some loose loot around here that you can find. Also inside of here you can find some good loot. A really good loot can spawn right here on this couch. Right here you can find some bitcoins, and here, right here that the euros are. Up here on the shelves here you can find some good attachments. Right here more valuables, and up here a technical supply box here. Then we come here, we can find a table with some attachments up here. Valuables can spawn inside this broken box, and up here we can find another box here. This is you're gonna have to mark this for a task, and we have some more good loot here, as you can see, all around here. In there is good loot everywhere here. There is good loot on top of this roof here. You can go up on this roof and look around. You can find some good loot. From here, when we come here, we do a double check because the other rogue that is on the roof can get up from his machine gun and come on this one. So We have to keep an eye out for that. Sometimes that happens. This box right here, as you can see, you can find some really good loot in here. This door or this one right here, I don't really remember. You can find a key for these ones, and you can find some good loot inside of this one, but I don't have the key unfortunately with me. From here, I usually come like this, and I throw an 8 in here to make sure that nobody's in there, no rocks are in there. Of course now they're not, we are in an offline raid. And from here again I can check the middle area here if the rocks here did spawn or not, just to be sure. From here you can get a shot at this rock here if he's standing still. You can get a shot at this rock on the machine gun there. Sometimes you can find the other rock up on right here or right here, so you can easily get a shot at them and kill them from here. Then right side peek again, you can kill that rock from here. You can shoot through the metal thing and he's going to move and you can get a free shot at them. You can also again kill the one of the grenade launcher from here. Pretty easy shot, no problems whatsoever. After you do that, you can come inside of this room. You can find some really good loot on the shelves here and right here, as you can see. From here I come inside. Loot can spawn here, loot can spawn here, as you can see. Loot can spawn here again, as you can see. You can find some really good loot in here. Bitcoins, really good loot. You can find loot all around here. So just to make sure that you run around and check every corner and every box. You can find some really good loot. On this area here, you have some technical spawns. You can find GPUs and Tetrises all around this area here, so make sure you check that. You have some more loot on this shelf, plus you're gonna have to come in here for a task and pick up something. And what else? In here as well on the shelves, on the body there, and that's pretty much it. Then we have some more spawns in this side as well, all around this, on the ground actually. Here you can just run around and see if you can find some more technical spawns here. As you can see, you have a hard drive here that could have been a Tetris or a graphics card. Then from here again, you can get a shot at the grenade launcher from here, right there. I'm running out of stamina, but this is a left side pick, so I would not recommend this one. I recommend you to kill him before you even come here, so this guy should already be dead by now. Then we come here. The loot can spawn on these boxes and these boxes, but most importantly, we have to kill the rogue that is still alive up here. So you basically come like this, slowly walk back, and you aim at the roof and you just wait for a head to pop up, and you're gonna see him around here and you can get a free shot at him and kill him pretty easily. Loot can spawn here, and loot can spawn all around here as well. And inside of this broken box you can find some really good loot. Alright, unfortunately here we're gonna have to do a left side pick. We're gonna check this back side for the 4 rogues that spawn in this side. If they're not here, we can check right here. Slowly we check. Alright, if we don't see any of them, we can push. Get on this car here for some more cover. Do a right side peek. Check. You can find them here very often. I found them all the time here, and you can get 2 free kills right here. You can find them right here as well, behind these cars. So if we don't find them here, we're gonna have to push. Again, if you do this, you have to make sure that the 2 rogues up on this roof on number 3, they are dead, because if one of them is still alive, you can get shot. Come from here, put the car as cover, get a right side peek, make sure that nobody's back here. After we make sure that nobody's here, we can come here, right side peek again, slowly make sure nobody's outside. If you do all of this and you don't find the rogues, that means they are inside of this house. So if they are inside of the house, you can come right here and get a right side peek. From here, right side peek. Usually one is going to be standing right here, and one is going to be standing right here, and the other 2 are going to be further in. Can come here again, right side peek. Don't ever left side peek them, but you are immediately gonna die. You can slowly make your way in. If you don't know exactly where they are, you can just throw a nade in there like this. As soon as they hear the nade, they are gonna immediately run and change positions, and you can get a free shot. And when you kill the 4 rogues inside of here, they are always 4 here, always 4 rogues. When you make sure that you kill every single one of them, now you are free to loot. You can find some really good loot inside this building. Make sure you check all the boxes on top of the boxes, and you can get the loot, of course, of the rogues as well. But the most amount of loot you are going to get from this building here, on top of this box as well, as you can see. The most valuable spawns here are on this shelf right here. You can find military tube. Back here as well, on these shelves here, you can find really good loot. Inside this broken box, you can find military tubes, you can find GPUs, Tetrises, you name it. Okay, you can find some extremely good loot in here, all around these shelves. Make sure to check every single one of them. After you do that, we come up here. In here, there's nothing really. There are some spawns back there, I think. Back there also some spawns that you can check. And here on top of the boxes, on the ground here. And inside of here we have some loot on these shelves. Plus you're gonna have to come in here for a task and pick up something inside of this thing right here. It's gonna be sitting right there. Okay, after we do that, we move from this building, we come here. This is number 3. This building has not a lot of loot inside, honestly. I think number 2 and number 1 has the most loot inside of them. Number 3 is not that great, but you can still find some really good loot. Again, when you see these boxes and the broken boxes, loot can spawn on top of them and inside of them. Just take a look around, okay? You can find loot all around this area on top of these boxes. Right here you can find some more loot, technical and barter items on top of these boxes as well. This box right here, the broken box, has some really good loot like bitcoins and stuff. Make sure to check the ground here. As you can see, we have some technical spawns and some barter item spawns all around here. And on top of these boxes as well, this one. You have some loot around here, and again, this broken box have some extremely good loot in here. Bitcoins, aces, you name it. So from here, if you did bring money with you, if you do have 5,000 rubles on you, you can just run to the end of this road, and right there is the car extraction. You can go right there. I don't know why it's not there right now. This is an offline raid, so I have no idea why. If you run to the end of this road near this bus, you can find the car extraction. You pay 5,000 rubles and you get out. If you don't, we're gonna come here like that. So this is very important. Come right here and very slowly go like that. You see the gun here? We make sure to kill this guy before we do anything else, so we can get a free headshot here. We kill this rogue, and from here now we are free to go to the armor train extraction if you want to. Here it should be the armor train if it's late into the raid. So you can take the armor train and get out. You can find some barter items on top of these logs here, whatever they called. On top of these boxes as well. Inside of this one, on top of these ones, you can find some good loot. Then we come inside and you make sure you check all the shelves here. All around this area, all these shelves can spawn military tubes. Plus some expensive barter items. So make sure to check everything here. All around these shelves you can find military tubes or whatever it is. TNT brick. You can make some good money from here. Make sure you check them all. I found 3 military tubes so far inside of this room. One of them was right there, but they can spawn pretty much everywhere around this shelf. So, and from here you can run all the way down here. So if you did spawn in the other side of the map and you have the northern checkpoint extraction open, you can just go right there and extract from here. So that's pretty much the run that I do as a USEC. Alright, we already did the USEC run and we have already shown all the loot spawns when we did the USEC run. Now I'm going to show you what do you have to do when you're playing as a bear or if you have a bear teammate with you. So we're going to come from here. This is the scout village here. Basically come up from here. Also there is a spawn as a PMC right here. You can spawn right here. So if you do get this spawn or this one right there, this is the best run you can do basically to kill the rogues the fastest way. We make sure to come up on these rocks. We don't want to touch the ground at all here because this place is full of mines and we don't want to blow ourselves up. So you see this warning here? This side here is full of mines, so you have to be careful. Okay, from here, I did not bring my rangefinder with me this time, but I don't really need one. So that rock right there is about 400 meters away, so I'm gonna zero my weapon at 300 and I'm going to aim above his head a little bit, so right there. Why the fuck does this sound so weird? There we go. We got that one. This one got up from his machine gun because we killed his friend, and we need to wait a little bit here to get some stamina back. Alright, we got him moving. He's back on the machine gun, and I aim too low there. Let me reload. All you have to do is wait, by the way. Okay, if you shoot and you miss a shot by just a bit, just like I did, you don't have to do anything. Okay, make sure you bring extra ammo with you and just wait a little bit, and he's gonna go right back at his machine gun. There we go. He's moving. Make sure we have enough stamina. Okay, I'm gonna aim a little bit above this time. There we go. We got him. So this one is dead. This one right here also dead. That's all we need. Okay, these two rogues here are dead. So this roof right there has two rogues on the roof, so we are good to go. Make sure we don't drop on the ground here because there is mines. So from here I go prone usually, and I check very carefully and slowly to see if the rogues in the middle did spawn or not. We can check this roof again here. They really like to hang out around here. Okay, move a little bit to the left, and their favorite spot that I find them more often is right here. Oh, there we go. As I was saying that. So let's try to get a good shot at them. Okay. I need to zero down my gun. I'm gonna put it on 200. It's around 200. That rogue is aiming at me. One down. So if the middle rogues do spawn, they usually spawn as a 3-man squad or as a 4-man squad. One is down, so I'm expecting 2 or 3 more somewhere. That's the other one right there. He's moving, he's moving. He went behind the wall. No, he's right there. He stopped. Okay, we got that one as well. 2 down. So I can do this in such weather, by the way. My vision is terrible here, as you can see. Okay, the vision is really bad here. I can't clearly see them. So if you get a better weather than this is extremely easy to do. So usually you're gonna find a rogue right here. This is an offline raid, and in an offline raid, I don't know why, but they keep messing the spawns for some reason. This rogue right here is always there, and it's 300 meters away. Actually, it's 320 from here, so you just have to aim just a little bit above his head to kill him. Obviously, you have to 0 to 300. And this rock right here again, in online raid, it always spawns. So this rock is around 375 meters away, and you can get a clear headshot from here, and that's pretty much it. You can very easily kill both of them from here. Right, we did kill 2 rogues in the middle, which means there should be one more somewhere. So let's see if we can find him. I don't see any more movement, so at this time we just at 0 to 150 because I'm getting closer. Sometimes you can find them right here underneath this tent and around this circle area here, or behind this green stuff, this green shit here. I don't know the actual name. It can spawn inside of this thing near to the helicopter. that's the other one. Let's get a good shot. Boom, that's it. I'm pretty sure that this time only 3 of them spawned. So we killed 3 rogues in the middle, which means that this area here is pretty much clear. We killed 2, 1 on this machine gun, 1 on this machine gun, both dead. In an offline raid, these rogues did not spawn for some reason, but in an online raid, they will always be there, so make sure to kill them both. And from here, keep on the rocks. From here, we are gonna come like that. Okay, this is very important here. Again, a right side peek always, and we have to make sure that's the roof that is closest to us, but the most danger to us is the rogue that is on this roof on the machine gun, because he has a clear shot on us right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we have full stamina. Alright, full stamina. We're slowly peeking. And I missed because I'm shaking for some reason. Okay, that was a miss from me. If you do miss like me, if you are as bad as me and you do miss, all you have to do is just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit, he will come back. No worries. Just wait, get your stamina back up, and he will be back and you can get a free shot on him. There we go, he's coming back right now. And there we go. That one is down. This rogue right here is the most important to kill first when you are on this position. Because if you don't kill him first, he's gonna laser beam you. You have to kill that one first. The way to remember it is the rogue that is above the number 2. Okay, after we do that, we can slowly again make sure you have all your stamina. Come down here. Okay. Right side pick until we find the other ones. That one is down. That's on the machine gun. And that one is also down. Okay, the zeroing was 150 as you can see, but that was wrong by me. When you shoot at this roof right here, you should 0 to 100, and when you shoot at this on this rock here above number 2, you should 0 to 200. Now we come right here. That's the rock on the grenade launcher. All we have to do, let's just get our stamina back here. Okay, all you have to do is 0 to 250. Aim at his face, and that's a clear headshot. Now that's the rogue that was on this machine gun. He's moving. He's on the move. So all you have to do is get back, get into cover, wait a little bit, and he will go back into his machine gun after a few seconds. Okay, that's all you have to do. Just wait a little bit. Reload. Make sure that you repack your ammo so you don't run out of ammo. Make sure you are back into full stamina, and that's all you have to do. Just wait. There we go. He stopped. Boom. So 1, 2, the one that we killed right now, and 3, which means all 3 rogues on this roof are dead right now. Again, you have to remember this. This is number 1. It has 2 rogues on the roof always. This is number 2. 3 rogues on the roof always. This is number 3. 2 rogues on the roof always. Now from here, you can actually aim on the back side of number 2 and check for rogues. You can find them right here sometimes. You can find them back here a lot of the times, and you can check right here. I don't really see anything, which means either the rogues that spawn there are inside or they are in front right here and I cannot really see them. So after I kill all the rogues on the roofs and I kill the rogues that are on these machine guns. Oh, now they did spawn. I could have sworn that they did not spawn at the start of the raid. So that's I'm on zeroing on 250 here, but we can get a clear shot. That's down. That one is down as well. So this is that easy. It's that easy, alright? There's nothing you can worry about, alright? You just come up here on the rocks, keep your distance, have a high caliber gun, have a good scope. This is why I was recommending a good scope, by the way. And just kill all of them from up here. So from here, I make sure that I have a lot of cover with me, that I have a right side pick when I want to. I repack my ammo, and I have full stamina. And after I check all of those things, I come right here. Again, we kill all of the ones on the roofs that so we don't have to worry about that. And we can just slowly pick here to see if the rogues are spawned right here, which they are not right now. And check back here. Oh, there we go. That's the one. Okay, one down. Get some stamina back. Reload. Okay, so we did kill one of them, so that means there are 3 still alive. There we go. So if this ever happens to you, that they actually see you and they start shooting at you, make sure you get back into cover. Don't repick the same angle. Get back, wait a little bit of time so they stop aggroing you, and make sure to repick from a different angle this time, because if you repick the same angle, you're just gonna get headshotted immediately. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna change our angle here. Again, make sure we have a right side pick. Oh, they're running outside. And okay, my zeroing is way off. Here I forgot to change my zeroing again, so I'm gonna put it on 100 here. Reload. But we did kill one more rogue here, which means only 2 of them are left. Okay, we killed the 3rd one, which means only 1 is left. And boom. So that's it. This is all you have to do as a bear. That's it. All of them are dead. Okay. You can still find 1 to 3 rogues inside of this building and 1 to 3 rogues inside of this building, but that's pretty rare. That's not gonna happen every single raid. It's pretty rare to see that. So that's pretty much it. Now you are free to go and loot all the buildings. You can go loot this back area right here, and you can go, of course, and loot the rogues, and that's pretty much it. From there, again, you can go get the car extraction, we can go get the armored terrain extraction, and if you do happen to have the northern checkpoint extraction, which I don't have because of the spawn that I got, if you do have the northern checkpoint extraction, you can go get out from there. So that's pretty much it. So make sure to try this route in an online raid, and let me know in the comments if you were able to kill the rogue successfully and get out with some loot. So if you did find this video helpful, guys, please leave a like in the YouTube video and subscribe for more content like this one. I really do appreciate it. And I also want to let you guys know that I do stream on Twitch pretty much every single day. from 8 p.m. Eastern European time. So if you want to see me live, make sure to stop by and say hi. So with all that out of the way, I'll see you in the next one, guys. See ya.